What's up, Taurus? Welcome to the channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I'm bringing you your second half of my love reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is also a general reading. How about I learn how to talk? This is a general reading, so this is for both couples and singles. So take what resonates with your situation, your scenario, and leave what does not. What's distracting me right now, Taurus, is when I passed astrological calendar right before I did this reading, Venus, at this current time, your ruling planet, the moon is in Venus right now. You know, the moon is all about mysteries and illusions, and you have Venus, it's all about love. It also could be about illusions when it comes to love, but either way, shit, your ruling planet is happening right now. So let's see what the cards say, and let's get into it. We're going to start off with the Oracle deck. We're going to go over intentions, challenges. That's one spread. We're going to clear that out. Then we're going to get into the Tarot deck. They're two separate spreads. They do not have to relate to one another. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You might relate to the Oracle more than the Tarot, or vice versa. So again, take what resonates with you, okay? All right, so what is Taurus's intentions when it comes to their love life for the second half of her? What's your intentions, Taurus? New life. Yes, waking up, feeling brand new, having vitality, cracking open that shell. What's a challenge for you? Okay, confidence. For some of you guys, that is the case. Your challenge is all about confidence. And what's the lesson? What is the lesson for you, Taurus? Why? Oh, this card kills me. It kills me every time. It kills me every time. Like, what do you mean, why? I'm asking why, or more or less what. So your lesson could be, ask questions, things that, when it comes to your love life, relationships, things that you are uncertain about, ask yourself, why are things the way they are? Let's clarify that one. I mean, out of this entire deck, that's the one card that I'm just like, really? All right, focus. So why is why here under the lessons for Taurus? To be fair, your lesson is to understand fairness, which I feel like some of you guys do. Honesty, being honest with yourself. Ask yourself, are you being fair? Are you being honest with yourself? That's your lesson. So ask yourself questions, okay? Also, breathe. If you guys are into meditation, meditate. That'll get you your answer to your why. Do you see those cards? Yeah. Well, honestly, yeah, it's more your lesson is to question, where can you find a balance when it comes to your love life? What it is that you need to sit on and just think about and not take any action to. Now, when it comes to compatibility, singles, couples, whatever, this is what draws you to the other person. So what draws you together? So what draws Taurus and the other person together? Thinker. You both know how to weigh out pros and cons when it comes to situations. You both now know how to tune into that analytical side of your mind. To be level-headed and able to think straight. So you guys connect on a cerebral level. And why? What is the reason for this purpose? What is the reason for this person? What is the reason? What is the purpose for this person being in Taurus's life? What is their purpose in Taurus's life? What is their purpose in Taurus's life? Mending. Sorry, there's like a shadow. Mending. Helping you to heal. They're there to help you to heal. Excuse me. Healing from whatever occurred to you in your past. mending your faith when it comes to love for some of you guys. Because don't forget, your challenge is having confidence in that. Having confidence in your relationships and what you deserve. But your focus, your intentions is on a fresh new beginning. For those of you who are single, even in a relationship, what have you, if the question, why haven't I found soulmate, crosses your mind, let's ask that right now. Why haven't some Tauruses or Taurians or Taurans, I don't know, but let's go with Tauruses. Why haven't some Tauruses found their soulmate? Flexibility. You know, some of you guys need to work on your flexibility. Being flexible, being able to adapt and change and to flow with things. You guys are a fixed sign. So you guys are kind of stuck in your ways. You're good with the way things are. You stand your ground when it comes to how you feel, your decisions, etc. So why haven't you found your soulmate? You know, be able to adapt to any situation, or be able to adapt to different people. Okay? Now, let's clear that out. And let's get into the tarot spread. Alright, so what's happening with Taurus right now? What's your current situation? Taurus. What is your current love situation? Relationship situation? What's happening? You have a star. Wishing upon a star. Let's clarify that. That is pretty. That is beautiful. And you have the Six of Wands. So you're feeling good. You know, you're feeling inspired. You're feeling hopeful. You're feeling optimistic. You know, you're feeling like things are looking up, confident. You know, what's a past influence? What is a past influence? Your past influence, you have the Five of Cups, regrets, looking at the past, you know, feeling down, feeling out. Let's clarify that. The Fool. Yeah. So you were ready for a new beginning. Like I said, they don't have to relate, but we did have that new life, did we not? Did we not have that new life? Yes. I dig it. I like it. Okay. Now, what is a challenge for you guys for the second half of the room? What is a challenge? It's temperance. Finding moderation, having moderation, establishing moderation, being able to take two emotions and balancing them out. Some of you guys could be can be dealing with any sign. We have Aquarius. We have the Fool. That's Uranus. We have Aquarius. We have, why am I blanking out on the Fool? That's also Aquarius because Uranus rules Aquarius. We have Aquarius. You have Sagittarius. You have, why am I blanking out? Damn. You have Scorpio and then you have Leo. So we have all the signs here. Not all the signs, but we have a variety. It can be any sign though. Alright, so let's clarify temperance for your challenge. So some of you guys, your challenge is about balance. You know, finding moderation and not overdoing things. And then we have the Four of Cups. So it's about finding a balance. Your challenge is, not having moderation, kind of like things being out of control, but you're not content. Your challenge is being like bored. And what do we do when we're bored? Whatever the hell is going to entertain us. It might not be with moderation though. Well, how do you overcome that? It's like you're discontent with things. Give me a second though. Your challenge is for some of you guys, uncertainty. Some of you guys are not sure if you want someone or something right now. But it's all about balance. You have to find a balance. It's like you're imbalanced, so it's causing uncertainty and discontentment. How do you overcome that challenge? How do you overcome that challenge, Taurus? Justice. Here we go again. All about balance, being fair, being honest, doing the right thing. Doing the right thing. Doing what's best for you. Understanding cause and effect. If things are out of whack, if things are feeling out of balance, then it's going to continue to go that way until you ground yourself. Now, your challenge was confidence. Some of you guys, that could be an issue as well. But hey, let's see. To be fair, that's what I'm looking for. That's in your lesson. Remember the why. Why is to be fair. Honesty. You know, what's right. Doing what's right. Knight of Coins. There's your balance, baby. That is earth energy. That's, you know, your energy. Balance yourself out. Move slowly. Take caution. You know, look at things from the way that you usually do, which is from a pragmatic, logical point of view. And that's how you're going to be able to find that balance. That's how things are going to level itself out. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana so far here, guys. What is your focus right now? Don't bend on me, baby. What's Taurus's focus right now? Right now. Oh, and I pulled out 2. But I like it. You have, dear Taurus, you have the Ace of Cups. This is in your focus. Don't check nails. They're a little rugged. You have the Ace of Cups and you have the 4 of Coins. And you can see that, right? Yeah. You know, this is, you know, starting new love. This is, you know, healing. This is, you know, holding on to what you value when it comes to love. It's like a start of the beginning stages of new love, but it's something that you value because you know what it's like to be in this energy. You know what it's like to have regrets. It's like if you find something that's good, something that you wish for, something that you hope for, you want to hold on to it. You want to make that the focal point. What's the outcome? What is the outcome for you guys? You're the 4 of Wands. Nice. Let's get one more. And you have the 7 of Wands. So this is going to be a relationship, you know, a relationship, a marriage, whatever. But it's coming together. It's celebrating. It's opening up a new door of opportunity and love. And then we have the 7 of Wands. Being able to see things from a different vantage point. You know, having the upper hand. Standing your ground. You know, defending your relationship, defending your love life, defending what it is that you're passionate about and who it is that you're passionate about. You have 4 major arcana here, so those are some major events. This is good. This is nice. Like I said, the moon is in Venus right now, right? Right. All right, so awesome. This is something you're going to stand by. This is something that you're going to, you know, put in work, be proactive about. You know, again, it's that confidence. It's that feeling accomplished, being able to see things in a person that other people can't see. And that's the outcome. What did we say about that, huh? Did we have something about that? So, again, it doesn't always relate, but I feel like this does relate, to be honest with you. What draws you guys together is that you both can think logically. You both can look at things from a logical point of view. You could be dealing with an air sign. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Gemini. I don't have Gemini though. I have Aquarius and I have Libra. But that's air energy, but they're logical thinkers. They're fast thinkers. They weigh things out quickly. You know, you guys might do things differently, but overall it's still the same things. And what did we have for the Y? Didn't we have a Y? Haven't I found soulmate? Flexibility. It's all about being flexible. But you guys are gonna, you guys are gonna get flexible. You guys are going to get there if you're not there. Good for you. Hell yeah. All right, let's quickly look at the other person. How did we do one time? The descent. All right, so let's look at the other person's intentions when it comes to their love life. So this is your partner, your potential partner. But let's look at their intentions, how they feel about you, and the reason why you're in their life, your purpose in their life. All right, so what is Taurus's partner or potential partners? What's their intention when it comes to their love life? Let me pull out two. They have two major arcana as well. They have the devil, sorry about the glare. They have the devil and they have the hermit. Taming that beast, huh? So with their intentions, it's kind of like they're, with the hermit and the devil together, it's like they fully well know what the temptations are and how they know what line to draw when it comes to things going chaotic in love. Like they understand that. Like they have a full understanding of the boundaries when it comes to love. Like they understand how things can go left, how things can become, you know, just toxic and unhealthy. Hermit is enlightened. They're introspective. They go within. They're wise. They understand how things in the world work. So they understand that energy. And you have the Capricorn and you have Virgo. They could be an earth sign as well. How do they feel about Taurus? How do they feel about you? Taurus. Strength. Yes, they feel like you're brave, you're strong, you're passionate, you're loyal. That's three major arcana they had so far. And what is your purpose in their life, Taurus? What is your purpose in their life? I pulled out two. Judgment and a Nine of Pentacles. Boom. You're there to give them a new beginning. You're there to give them new life. Can we have new life? Yeah, you're there to give them new life and to value them. With the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, that's about, you know, that's a single person, but please, in this situation, based on what we're looking at here, this is all about understanding the value and the worth of a person. You give them new life. You're refreshing. You're like a breath of fresh air to them. Like you inspire them. They have four major arcana in their spread as well. So you guys have 4 and 4 major arcana. You guys balance each other out. Like I said, you think the same. Great minds think alike, and apparently they do come together. Like attracts like, right? Right. And we still made it within Venus time, with minutes to spare. Taurus, please like, subscribe, and comment below if this resonates with you. Please comment below. I like comments. I do. If you want a personal reading, the website is in the description box, so you can hit me up. In the meantime, I wish you blessings, and I wish you love and light, and I do thank you for watching the channel. Bye.